Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. Through this channel I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on the $1 Million Challenge. So if anybody's not aware of this is a journey of an investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategy called compound return investing. So the objective is try to get 201 trades, each with an average return of 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades. We do take into account losses. So for further details about how to join us for less than $9 a month, the information is available in the description below. What I'd now like to share with you is a new website that has just been launched in 2023. So the name of this website is CEO Block. So let's have a look at the reason and the case for launch of this website. So we can see here the headline on the page is illegal naked short selling is the biggest risk to the health of today's public market. So 100% agree with that. So who actually benefits from short selling and naked shorting? Well, almost everybody loses out from this, from the taxpayer, the economy, the public, the living standards, and you and me. But the people who gain are the hedge funds. Apart from that, nobody. So let's now have a look at some of the key headlines on this website. Just to go through it, we can see here they've made it fairly simple. So we're just going to look at some key headlines that they shared. So what they've said: what if you didn't bother to borrow the shares first? You sold them with the promise that you would deliver them soon. So these people make promises, but they break them because what they are doing is not delivering. So what happens here is Wall Street traders have the ability to sell naked shorts repeatedly, effectively counterfeiting shares to flood the market. So another word for counterfeiting is also stealing. With excess supply, this allows them to manipulate the stock price. We know MMTLP was manipulated. We know it was manipulated using counterfeit shares because nobody was selling. So the story continues. Eventually, short sellers are supposed to purchase shares to fulfill the sales they are made. But if the price is too high, what happens is Wall Street traders can choose to fail to deliver. The shares are then set a new delivery date using regulatory loopholes. So the reason why they don't like to deliver when the price is high, because that's when they make a loss. So when the price comes down, that's when they would prefer to deliver. So what they are doing is doing fail to delivers just so they don't go out of pocket. So they're kind of gambling, but without gambling and ensuring that they always win. And that is not how it should be, especially with regard to the SEC ruling. So it goes on to say here, sometimes Wall Street traders will intentionally fail to deliver shares and continue to naked short sell a stock in an attempt to drive the price down lower and lower and lower, and this will give them more and more and more profit. And this can go on for years at a time, with the end goal being driven to drive the business to bankruptcy, so that the trader never has to purchase the shares they've already sold and can keep all that money for tax-free. So this is a huge bonus for them. So the hedge funds, if they can eventually bankrupt any company, they will make millions. The company will go bust. They don't have to close. They don't have to pay tax. But at the moment, the IRS are not doing anything about it. The IRS need to be informed. So case study here, Dole Foods illustrates problems in shareholder system. So those of you aware of this, naked shorting is something that was brought to the forefront by Dole Foods, and there was a case, there was a settlement. 4,662 people entitled the claim with regard to in excess of 49,000 shares, and the claim was for $2.74. So Dole only had just in excess of 36.7 million shares. So where did the extra ones appear? So obviously this is something that's happening not only today but in the past. Let's bring it up to date. We can see here 2022, surprise surprise, Citadel Securities, I'm not sure if that's spelt right, and other Wall Street firms are accused of illicit trading tactics. So there's another lawsuit here, and that was from Northwest Biotherapeutics, trading on the OTC, alleging that market makers had repeatedly engaged in illegal trading tactics, spoofing, where traders place orders with an intent to fool other investors about a stock's demand and manipulate the price. So very, very cagey this is. The company said it found thousands of spoofing episodes involving tens of millions of anticipating orders over a 5-year span and was able to identify the market participants. So because the company was able to identify these participants, then obviously it comes to light. But who are the people? So we can see here Citadel Securities, no surprise, Gancat, Genuity, again very interesting company, we all know about them, and also Virtue Americas LLC and others using trade data. So this is a problem affecting everyone, so let's bring it up to date. 2023 CEO block is born, and this is going to form a group of public company founders, entrepreneurs, traders, Wall Street veterans, journalists. Hopefully retail can come in, so because we believe there is power in numbers, we'll believe the shorts need to be FUC blank 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 and basically removed. So that's the website. I think this is a great idea, and we are now making some positive change. And in the previous video, one of the other things I shared with you was with regard to key date this Friday and Saturday, where we're having a peaceful protest. So make sure you are able to join that and hopefully bring change. What I now like to do is use GNS as an example. So shout out again here to Roger James Hamilton. What he's pointed out here is for a summary of GNS, here's a link, look at Zacks research. So Zacks research will look at the company and will say this is the valuation and the target price of the company. They stated the company was targeted at a valuation of $19.20, and that is based on their prediction, the experts, the analysts. So we know that GNS just a few days ago was trading around about between 40 and 50 cents. And if we look at the target price there, $19.20. So what's happened is we know that it is being shorted massively. So let's have a look at the 1 year chart. So if you look at just prior 1 year, well, it was trading in excess of $28. And what's happening now, we can see right now, if we look at present time, from that 50 cents, it's gone up at one point. I think it hit in excess of $5. It's consolidated down to $3.24. And one of the reasons for that is exposure of the naked shorts. Finally, I'd like to finish off by giving a shout out to our Discord. So this is these I'm going to share with you some of the features that we share exclusively with the members. So we have a biotech channel here as well. So in the biotech channel, we share stocks of biotech stocks with upcoming catalysts, and these are again exclusively available according to the FDA research, and this is extracted directly from the Biopharma website. We also have here sharing with our members the largest insider buying. One of the stocks that we call from this data was at ticker symbol APPN, which recorded very significant buys. It was also added to our weekly watch list with significant profits in that as well. So and finally, this is a review of our last week's weekly watch list. You can see here that we called out a number of stocks, including ROM, that was up in excess of 12%. GNS was the best call, that was up in excess of I think 450% on the week, with a chance to get a 760% return. We also called out TRKA, up 22% on the week. APPN also up in excess of 7.4%. Mara, we know with regard to Bitcoin, is up 10% on Friday, and we're expecting that to continue. We also called out APRN, that was up Friday but down 15% on the week, up 7% on the Friday. Not all calls are successful, but if you'd like to get the next weekly watch list, this has now just been made available to the Discord members prior to trading on the Monday. And finally, thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.